Garbhopanishad Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. The body is fivefold in nature. The five elements existing in the five depending on the six supports, that is taste of food, connected with the six qualities consisting of seven dhatus, tissues, three impurities having two yonis, sexes, and nourished by four kinds of food. How is it Panchatmakam, fivefold? Because of the five: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. In this fivefold body, what is earth? What is water? What is fire? What is air? And what is ether? It is said that what is hard is earth, what is fluid is water, what is warm is fire, what moves is air, and what is space is ether. There the earth is to support, water is to consolidate, fire is for light, air is for movement, and ether is to provide space. Separately, ears are to receive words, the skin for touch, eyes to see form, tongue for taste, and nose for smell. The genitalia are for pleasure, and apana for evacuation. One cognizes with the intellect, buddhi, envision with the mind, manas, and speaks with words, vak. How is the sixfold support? It is said to be the six taste of food: sweet, acid, salty, pungent, bitter, and astringent. And Sajja, Sabha, Gantara, Pankama, Madhyama, Daivata, Nishada, together with agreeable and disagreeable sounds and prayers, make 10 categories. It has white, red, black, smoky grey, yellow, tawny, and pale as the colors. What are the seven dhatus, tissues? When Devata, any person, desires enjoyment of object, from the proper combination of qualities, six types of taste, rasa, emerge. From release of food, blood is created. From it, flesh, then fat, bone, marrow, semen. By the combination of semen and the blood, the embryo Garbha is born, and its growth is regulated by the heart, mother's heartbeat, as well as the embryos. The seven dhatus are in the heart, where there is inner fire. At the place of the fire is pitta, bile. At the pitta organs is movement, vayu, and at the vayu place is the heart. All growing in order according to the law Prajapati. When ready on the joining of the male and female, the embryo after a day and night is in mixed semi-fluid state. After 7 days, it becomes a bubble. After a fortnight, a solid mass, and in a month, it hardens. In 2 months, it develops the head. In 3 months, the feet grow. In the 4th month, belly and hip are formed. In the 5th month, the backbone is formed. In the 6th month, nose, eyes, and ears are formed. In the 7th month, the embryo comes to have a jiva, conscious self. And in the 8th month, it becomes complete in every sense. If the father's seed is more potent, it becomes male. If the mother's seed is stronger, it becomes female. If the seeds are equal, it becomes an intersexual, napumsaka, neither male nor female. If at the time of impregnation the parents are agitated, the child will be blind, crippled, hunchbacked or stunted. If the vital air moves around, the seeds enter into two parts, resulting in twins. Enabled by the five-fold self, the intelligence of the five element emerges, and he meditates on the impressible syllable Om. With the knowledge of the syllable, he understands the eight natures, five sense organs, the mind, intellect, and ego, and their 16 modification belongs to the self residing in the body. Whatever is consumed or drunk by the mother passes through the nerves and vessels to the child, becoming the source of his satisfaction. During the ninth month, all outer signs attain completeness, and he is reminded of his previous birth and recounts the good and bad deeds committed. He thinks I have seen thousands of worms, eaten several kinds of food, and sucked many breasts, born and dead again and again. I am immersed in grief, but see no remedy. Thinking of my good and bad deeds, I am suffering alone, although the bodies that enjoyed the fruits are gone. When I get out of this womb, I will take refuge in Sankhya Yoga, which destroy misery and yield liberation. When I get out of this womb, I will take refuge in Maheshwara, who destroy misery and grants liberation. When I get out of this womb, I will take refuge in Narayana, who destroy misery and grants liberation. When I get out of this womb, I will meditate on the eternal Brahman. When he reaches the birth canal and comes out of it with great difficulty, he is touched by an all-pervading movement, Maya, that causes him to forget previous birth and good and the bad needs performed therein. Why the body is called Sandram? It has three fires, namely Jnana Agni, Dasran Agni, and Kosta Agni. Of these, Kosta Agni is that fire which enables the digestion of all that is eaten. Darshan Agni is the fire that gives the power of seeing forms. Jnana Agni is that fire of knowledge which enables one to distinguish between the good and bad actions. They have three places. At the heart is the Dakshinagni, in the belly is the Garhapatya, in the mouth is the Ahavanya. Atman is the Yajamana, sacrificer. The mind is the Brahma, the doer, greed, and so on. Anger, jealousy are animals of sacrifice. Mental strength is the vow. Contented and the organs of intellect are the instrument of the yajna, sacrifice. The action organs are the sacrificial object comparable to the havis or the rice. The head or the skull is the utensils. The hair thereon is the darba, the dried grass used in homa. The mouth is the inner altar. The head are the four cups, and the two rows of teeth are the 16 cups, kapala, of the sacrifice. The, the human body consists of 107 marmas, weak or sensitive spots, 180 sutures or junction points, 109 snayu sinis, 700 channels, 500 majas muscles, 360 bones, and 45 millions hair. The heart weight 8 palas and the tongue weight 12 palas. It has one prastha of pitta, bile, one adaka of kapha, one kudava of sukra, and two prasthas of fat. The measures of the urinary or solid secretion is dependent on the intake. 1 pala equal to 45.5 grams, 1 prastham equal to 728 grams, 1 adakam equal to 2912 grams, 1 kudavam equal to 182 grams. This Shastra was enunciated by the sage Pipalada. This Moksha Shastra was enunciated by the sage Pipalada.